Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian's Sudoku puzzle. It's Thursday the 27th of November 2025. I hope you are keeping well, and if you're in the US of A, I hope you are enjoying your Thanksgiving celebrations, your big national holiday there. I've just reminded of it. I was just reading a piece by Heather Cox Richardson. I get an email of her Substack every day, and it's interesting read about the history of Thanksgiving and Abraham Lincoln's involvement in it. I recommend that as a read if you're looking for something to read, if you're trying to avoid your relatives or something like that. I hope that's not the case. You've got stuck with your relatives that you're trying to avoid. Anyway, just remember it's just once a year. Maybe you won't have to stick it out for too long. I hope it's not like that. I hope you are having fun. Remember, people are people, despite their crazy beliefs sometimes. I'm going to be playing the Los Angeles Times, the expert level Sudoku game in just a second. And to think about something good for Thanksgiving, I don't want to be too negative on Thanksgiving. I just watched a video on YouTube of someone named Adam Friedland, I think his name was. I don't know him, but he interviewed Mamdani and talking about his visit to the White House. I mean, Mamdani's, of course. And you can see what a personable guy Mamdani is. Very personable, very down to earth. And just an ordinary kind of person, doesn't have any of this highfalutin trappings of people who believe they are superior or anything like that. Really good interview, funny, personable, and hopefully he's the future. I hope that more people come forward to be in politics that are kind of more down to earth, not people that believe that they are entitled to everything, and people that believe, they've got a double-barreled surname, so they think they can do everything. The other positive bit of news, of course, happened a while ago, and that is that even a QAnon nutjob like Marjorie Taylor Greene, and she is an extreme lunatic, right? A QAnon conspiracy theorist, who has devoted her life to Trump. Even she has realized what Trump is doing. So, I'm not saying that she's recovered any kind of sanity, but at least a little sanity, at least she's, recognized she's been heavily criticizing the Republicans. Maybe not always for the right reason, but, even nutjob QAnon people can actually possibly manage to see the light at some point in their life. Let's get on with our game of Sudoku then. I'm going to start with digit 1s blocking across here, across there, up here and down here like this. That's going to give us a 1 in that square. And I like this. 3, 5, 9, 7 blocking across there. So we've got 4 squares that contain these 4 numbers. I haven't looked at which is which yet, but I do have 3, 5, 9, 7. I can see that the 3s are going to go there. All right, we've got 3 across here. And 3 up there, so we've got 3s in those squares, blocking down. There's a 3 across there, gives us a 3. We've got 5 blocking up here, and 5 across there, so we've got the 5s there. Now 5's going to block down here, down there, so that's going to give us the 5 in that square. Okay. Now, can't the 9... Oh, we have got 9s there, actually. I didn't see that. 9 on this side. So we're going to get a pair of 9s there. And, of course, 7 is going to appear here as well. So, okay, so we've got 1 blocking up here. So 1 blocking those 3 squares. So we've got 1 in that square. Right, now we know that this is the 3, 5, 9, 7 here. And so this is not. This has to be 2 and 4. So back in this direction, we're going to get 6 and 8 in those squares, and we've immediately got the 8 blocking there. So that's our 8 and that's our 6. 1 blocks across here, 1 goes up here, that gives us a 1 in that square there. 6 blocks across here, and that gives us a 6 there. The missing digits are 2, 4, 7, I think. Are we also missing 2, 4, 7 down here? I think we are. We are 2 and 4 together, so that's going to be a 7. Okay, that was a pretty rapid start. I suspect we're going to slow down now. So this is 2 and 4. 9 and 3. Okay, we've got 3 blocking across here, 3 blocking across here, 3 blocking up there. There is our 3, 9 blocks across here and there. That gives us 9 in that square. Now 5 blocking, of course, because I had this nice 4 digits blocking across there at the beginning. 5 there. 7 blocks across there. That's the 7. So we got those 4 numbers nicely positioned now. And that was pretty fast. The missing numbers here are 4, 7, 9, I think this time. Okay, and we've got 4 and 9 together. So that's yet another 7 that we found. Right, we don't have any completed digits yet though, so let's start wandering around, see if we spot anything new. Okay, so we definitely got a pair of 5s there and there. Is that right? Yeah. We've got 8 blocking up here, 8 across there. There is an 8. 8 across this way and this way gives us an 8 over here. This is 4 and 9, so this has to be 2 and 6. Oh, like I said, very fast beginning. I was expecting it to slow down. It certainly has. Not so much slow down as come to a grinding halt, I think. Now I'm being attacked by a mosquito. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to put in the pencil marks to finish this game off, because otherwise I might be here until next Thanksgiving. Right, we've got 2 and a 4 to go in there. We've got 4 and 9 to go in here, and we've got 2 and 6 to fit in those squares there. Now, what have we got down here? We've got 1 blocking down here and across there, so we've got a pair of 1s there. We have got 8s blocking down there and across there, so we have a pair of 8s there. Seven blocks down here and across there, so that's a pair of 7s. And then the rest of it, I'm not sure about. 4, 6, no. Oh, 9 blocking down here. Okay, we get a pair of 9s there. Okay, so the 4s and the 6s I have to come back to. Let's look around the rest of the grid then. So we got 1s in those squares as well. Let's do this up here. We've got 2s, we've got 4s, and we've got 7s. We've got 3 blocking across there, so we've got a pair of 3s there. All right, let's start again. 1s, 2, what do we know? This is 2, 4. Let's put that in there, and also let's put this 5 and 8 up here. Okay. Threes live there. Oh, of course, I did look at this a long time ago. I'd forgotten about that. I did have 4s down here, didn't I, in those squares. So the only number missing in this block now is 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're missing 6. Do we know anything about 6? I don't think we do yet. 6 could appear in any of those squares. Alright, come back to that later. Five blocking like this. Five blocking this square, this square, this square. Or actually I can just put the 5s in there, can't I? And that's going to give me 5s there. I did point that out earlier on before putting in the pencil marks. Pair of 8s there. Alright, I think that's probably all I can see. I think I'm going to look at this central block here first of all before I go anywhere else, because I see a lot of stuff zipping around. I can't see anything in there, but I mean I can't find a number in there, but there's a lot of stuff intersecting in various places. So let's do this central block first of all. Okay. So what do we know about the 2s? Absolutely nothing. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do this block first. 3s block across and down there, so we got 3s in the corner squares. 4 blocks up and across there, so we got 4s in those squares. Also got 9s in those squares, I think. 9 blocking down, 9 blocking across there, so we got 9s in those squares there. What else are we looking for? 6 blocks down here like this. 7 blocks across here. This is a very busy block. I was hoping that I was going to get like a single there or something, but it just put a lot of candidates in there. Anyway, never mind. Let's come down to the bottom. No need to panic. 2s go in those squares there. 3 blocks. Oh, 3 we've got, 4 we've got, 5 we've got, 6 we don't have. 6 goes like that. 7 goes blocks down like this. 7's available in those squares. And then 9, what do we know about 9? 9 blocks down the middle. Alright. Well, I was hoping that central column was going to be, central chute was going to be good for me, but I don't think it was really. Okay. Alright, now actually the top section is done already anyway, so let's just do this middle bit now then. What do we know about the 2s? I don't know. 6. Again, I don't really know. 7 blocks across there. Ah, so we got 2, 6, 7, there we go. 3 numbers in 3 squares, so the 2, the 6 and the 7 when removed there will give us 5. So there was something in that middle section. I just couldn't see what it was. There we go. Let's get rid of that candidate 5 there, shall we? And we'll get rid of this candidate 8 as well, and we'll put our 8 into this square here, and we'll have an 8 there, and we'll remove our 8. Remember, I haven't done all the candidates down here yet, so Must be careful not to make that mistake. Now we've got 2, 6, 7 here, so we get rid of the 2 and the 6 there. And we're left with a pair of 4 and 9 there now. There, I mean. I've also got like a unique rectangle here, so that means we can at least remove the 4 and the 9 from that square. Make it a bit easier. Now, this central shoot was done, wasn't it? So is there anything now available? Let's have a quick look. Before we go any further, let's stop and have a look and see if anything else has turned up. Certainly has. We've got a 3 in that square there, and that gives us a 2 there. Ooh, 2 and a 4, and a lot of 2s to remove as well. 4 in that square, 4 there, 9 there. 9 in that square. 9 down here, 9 up there, 9 over there. Alright, let's do some removals first of all. Let's get rid of these candidate 9s, and then I'm going to get rid of candidate 2s because there are a lot. 2s to get rid of there, and there, and there, and there. Okay. And we're left with a 7 in that square down here. And we know that's got to be a 7 as well. This will be our 5. And that has to be a 5. That has to be a 1. This is definitely a 4. That's definitely a 4 up there. There's our 2, 7 in that square. And we can do some more removals, I think. Let's get rid of the 7 there. Get rid of that 5 there. So this has got to be a 2 or a 6. Yeah, get rid of the 7 there as well. And there, and there. That is in fact a 7. And so is that. Alright, 5, 7, 8, 9 are all finished digits now. There's a number missing down here, and there are 2 numbers missing. So I see 2, 6, so it's got to be 2 and 6 in those squares. So we got the 2 blocking across there. That will give us 2 in that square, 6 in that square. And that must be the 6, and that must be the 2. We are left with a 1 in that square there. And the bottom numbers here are 4 and 6. Can't see it, so what's missing up here? 2, 4, 2, 6. Something's got to be missing over here, right? Somewhere there's a missing thingy-bob here. What's going on? Alright, let's just click on the numbers that I still need then, see what I'm doing here. Oh, that's 2 blocking up there. That's our 2, that's our 2, that's our 6. That's our 2, that's our 4. So 4 down there and 6 in that square. 6 blocking across here, there's our 6. That's our 6 over there. 3 there, 3 there. Yeah, quite a nice game that. That's our Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle. You just had to find those 3 numbers in 3 squares there, and then you were off to finish the game. Thank you for joining me. Happy Thanksgiving if you're in America. If you're not in America, don't have a happy Thanksgiving. Unless you're at the US Embassy, of course. Take care. Bye-bye.